when you first go to your web shop, this is what it looks like. Now you see here, you can add a picture so that people know it's you and a little blurb. If you want to close that, you just click the little caret to the right of your name in the top left corner. Okay. So this is your shop where people will go to purchase from you. They don't just have to sign in when they're going to buy. They just go to shop. And then you see there are many ways they can find what they're looking for. They can shop by health need, what's going on with them, and or they can shop by product line. And so this is also where they would join or learn. They can go click on the Learn tab to find all the science. And this is where you find the science too. Under the Learn tab, I really like that they've placed that there because people are going to ask about where's the research, and you can direct them right to the research. I'm going to click on this to show you what it looks like. But it's beautiful. It goes through all of these different like studies on the X39. You can navigate by looking at the different patches to find the research, and then they will open up after you. So I'm going to go back to the Learn tab, and it lights back up. The preferred customer program, for those of you who are just joining us, this is really neat because people get monthly samples, and then after 6 months, they get a free sleeve of X39 and a classic patch of their choice. And that's for people who have been on a monthly auto ship for 6 months, and by that time they're feeling pretty good, so it's cool. There's also, there's customer support. If you aren't aware, we are heavily into philanthropy. We are like, when there are natural disasters, Lifewave is delivering money, delivering patches, trying to support people who serve. And it's one of the prime directives of the company to really be kind and share. So now this is still all your shop front where people are going to see. And if somebody wanted to join, they don't even need you. They can go here and join right there and click below, become a brand partner. That's where they would go to join. You guys have probably seen this before. I'm just going to point it out to you. When you click that, it takes you to this page, and then you have to click on Join Us. So, and then it will come to your kit selection, right? So that's how you get to the kit selection. And then they can choose which kit they're going to do. And there's a video on choosing on kit selection. And so we're still in our shop front. We haven't gone into the back office yet. The mystery of the back office. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go into the back office. So you're going to click on the little circle with the person in it and click on sign in. When I click there.
Wait, I didn't see a person.
Okay, so right after shop, learn, join, there's a little circle with a tiny person that says sign in, top right. You see that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, are you? Yeah. So when I
yeah, I've done that before.
okay, yeah, good. And so this is how you get into the back office. And when you click there, we are going to put in your username and password. And now you're going to be in the back office. Okay, so these different tabs, home will bring you back to this place, okay? Store, this is where you purchase things, all right? And you can see this all products. That's pretty obvious. My cart, that'll take you up to the cart. You can get to it by tapping on the cart next to your name in the top right corner or right here. If there's any promotions running, you'll see that there. If you want to get that performance bundle, it'll take you straight to the page. If you're interested in the aromatherapy or in patches, we have, a nutritional supplement with the Nirvana that goes with the Nirvana. The skincare is the Aloe Vita. Now, these are the things that are not obvious. Maintenance kits, sales tools is kind of obvious. That's like brochures and stuff. Merchandise, you can like get an X39 cup and upgrade kits. But these two, maintenance kits and upgrade kits, these are very important. So for those of you who came in as a bronze, generally what I suggest is that when you're due to have an auto ship, instead of auto shipping, upgrade. So that next month, if you came in as a bronze, the next month you can click on upgrade kits. And when I click on that, it takes you to this page where it'll show you what upgrade kits are available. So if this person has not upgraded to platinum or diamond, so they must be a gold right now. But if they were a bronze, you'd see a silver package, you'd see a gold, and these are incremental steps towards you want to be, in order to get into that binary, as we mentioned before, you need to be a diamond. So that's where you find the upgrade kits, and you pay the difference. So they don't cost as much as they did before when you first saw them, because you've already it's like you take the next step. So that's where the upgrade kits are. And then the maintenance kits, this is where you can with maintenance kits, you can stay active without having to have the shipment coming monthly. Like they'll send you 6 months at a time. Okay. So this is very handy if people that don't really want to go on auto ship, they don't want to have to deal with that, but they want to stay active, so they keep accruing their volume. The saddest thing is when somebody says goodbye to 30,000 points that they could have been paid on because they missed an auto ship. So this helps prevent that, to do maintenance packs. And I just discovered these, and now I will order a maintenance pack because it gives me some if I want to share, and I know my auto ship is taken care of. So this is using a classic patch, and then the X39. This is using an X39 as the patch that you're getting. Okay, so that's the store. I think I went through that entirely. The commissions. Now, this is something as we go into it. The most important thing here is that you guys get the pay portal. Okay. So this will give you what you have to do, and the rank advancement also, I think, is really important here. But the pay portal, that's where you find that you start to get paid. So if you click on the pay portal, it takes you log into iPayout, and then it will walk you through signing up to get paid. So this is very important. Also, rank advancement. I find this very helpful because it will tell you what your next rank is and what you need to do to get to it. So this person is working towards manager, and it looks like they need 2 people on their right. They have 2 people on their left already. So that is under rank advancement. You can find your earnings, volumes, commission earnings, and these are things that are a little more nuanced and not as important to know right at the beginning. The next tab, the important things on the organization tab. Personally, so the pre-populated cart builder is helpful. And if you look in Brand Partner University, you can see how to build that. But basically, if I click on it, you can add a new pre-populated cart, and then you're going to be able to fill it out. So here you see I have a few, and like if I want someone to register with their initial order being an X39 and then X39 on auto ship, I can just give them this link. So that's a neat thing about a pre-populated cart. It's pretty easy. And there's a video in Brand Partner University about how to build that. So that's under organization. That's kind of a weird spot. I guess that should have been under store, but who am I to say? The other places I go most frequently here is personally enrolled team. This is where you'll see all the people on your team, and you can click on this card on the left, and then you can see where their orders are, volumes, history, all this stuff. This is my auntie. And that's where you'll find the orders for people. The other place is a binary tree viewer down at the bottom. And this is like your binary tree. Okay. So we want to make sure your picture that we get your picture in, so your picture can be there. And the people that are on the left side and on the right side of her. You can enroll from this view. You can actually click here, and like if I click on this from my back office, that means I will be putting somebody there. When I click on that, it takes me to enrollment kit selection. So that is a tricky way that you can put somebody right where you want them. Let me make this clear. So this person will only put people on the outside of the Christmas tree, never in here, okay? Never in the middle. And that there's really good reason for that. There may be rare exceptions, but before you do it, talk to me about it, okay? Because you're building those two legs, and the people that you bring in, like when a person comes into this spot right here on the right, they're going to be putting people on that inside leg. Hopefully they're going to be putting people both right and left. But as this person starts to build this leg out, anybody that Zoe puts there is going to be going down here below this person, and we just don't want to. We want to make sure that we're building the outside legs. So that's as an aside. Back to the organization, the other place that I like to look is upcoming rank promotions. This tells you who's teed up to do something exciting, and it's great to give people encouragement when they're like on the edge of manager or on the edge of director or senior director. Events, these are events at different cities. You can register your event. Our team is going to be having an event in Charlotte. It's going to be super fun the first weekend of June. We hope everybody is going to come to that. We're working on the details of it, but we're going to have specialized training, like ninja training. It's going to be so good and way fun too. Charlotte's a great place. And I am going to be probably flying into Charleston and driving there. Wouldn't it be fun to have a girls' party driving up from Charleston to Charlotte for that weekend? Okay, so events. Monthly subscription orders. This is where you change your monthly subscription order. When I click on this, you will see that if you want to edit or add items, you can do that here. If you want to change your payment, processing date, shipping address, or shipping method. And then I've got Lifewave benefits booklets. Okay. And then here are the orders that you've placed in the past, where you can see all the things that you have placed, you've purchased personally. The resources tab is so important. Over on the far right, the resources tab is where you find things like, the compensation plan, the whole thing, new website. So, and here also you can find how to customize your new website. So I'm going to click on that, and it's a tutorial on how you can put your picture and change your, make a little blurb about yourself on your website. There are other tutorials here. So two-factor authentication is coming, and that tells you how to do that, how to do the commission pay card, compensation plan. So these are all cool stuff. Now, this is important. Down here, the marketing tools, right? That's where you can find things about getting started. Look, over on the right, there's a drop down. Getting started tips and tricks, recognition programs, key Lifewave videos, resources, handouts, and you can just scroll through. Notice you got to grab the right language because these are in all different languages. This is nice, getting started tips and tricks, and key Lifewave videos. These are testimonials that you can stream or download. So that's where you find all of those goodies. And the Lifewave compensation plan, here's that handout I was showing you before that has the overview of it. Okay, so then the only other thing that's important is up here. How can you change where people go? You may have noticed that somebody can go to your site and just register to be a brand partner, okay, without you. They don't need you. And if somebody did that, they would be placed in your tree based on a setting. And this is where you change it. When you go to the settings here, up right by your name, this is where you put a picture in, which is so important. So, make sure all this is right. You can change your email and that kind of stuff. And then down at the bottom, what is your binary placement preference when you begin sponsoring new members? Now, this can be changed at any time. So like, right, if somebody went to my site and joined right now, they'd go on my right side of my tree on the outside. And everybody, pretty much, you need to start with a strong leg outside. That's it. So that's where it will be already set if you haven't changed it. And after you have a couple of people, or after you have one or two people on that strong leg outside, you're going to switch to whatever the inside leg is. What that means is your strong leg is your shared leg with your upline. And so if I have somebody on this side of me, that's my right side, that right side is their strong outside leg. And then their left side is going to be their, what we call the pay leg, or their pay leg, basically. Okay. So any questions? And so lastly, the profile. This is where you put in that blurb about you. You go down here, you can put in your social media links. You can put you have to put about me, and then click Save Changes. And then here, you have to toggle it to yes in order for it to show. And it sometimes takes a while. It can take a day or two to generate and for the changes to be seen. But that's how you do that. All right. And then an important thing, if those of you who are in another country, in order to see the products available in your country, you have to make sure that this up here has your country. So that top left, this is United States. When I click that drop down, you can see this is how you can find all the countries. Notice there are a lot of countries right now that we're in all over the world. And you can find out which countries we have, we are already in. Okay. All right. So